Your friendly neighborhood YouTuber is rated PG-13. Parental advisory, explicit content, viewer discretion is advised. Hey, what's up, everyone? How's everyone doing today? It's your friendly neighborhood YouTuber, and we are back here at it again with another action figure review. This time we have Green Arrow. I tried to do a spin there. Michael Jackson spin. Woo! There we go. That's what I meant to do. All right, so today we have Green Arrow. I know. You guys are excited. You guys, please stop. So there's really nothing to say. Let's just crack this baby open and let's get to the reviewing. Let's slice it open. Here are some of the, I'm going to continue to talk while I'm opening this figure up. These are all the figures you can get from this wave. This is from the DC Essentials wave, or DC Collectables, excuse me. If you guys didn't see my last review of Supergirl, check that out. This is pretty much from the same lineup, I guess. Maybe the Supergirl was a little bit different. I think she was part of the Essentials lineup, or Collectables. I'm not for sure. Maybe Essentials. Okay, so let's pop out DJ Green Arrow. And this technically, guys, is my first Green Arrow figure. Yeah, true that. So let's untie Green Arrow. Man, look at all the arrows he has. I wonder if those arrows are separate. We'll find out. It doesn't look like it, though. It doesn't look like the kind of figure that has separate arrows. It kind of looks like all the arrows are together. But then again, you never know. We will see. Okay, so let's take out Mr. Arrow. Let's pop him out. You know, when they put these packages, when they put these figures in the packages, I don't think it's necessary to put these twisty ties in here, man, because when you have them in the plastic, these figures are not going anywhere. Ah! And there was Arrow falling out. All right. Nicely sculpted, and as I guessed right, yeah, the arrows they are not individual. They are together, and they do not come out of the back of him, as I guessed, because I'm pretty smart. Not really. Okay. Yeah, he is top heavy. He is pretty nice, man. I mean, out of all the Green Arrows that I've seen in my lifetime, and I've seen a lot, I've been to a lot of places, and I've seen a lot of things, a lot of horrific things. And yeah, this Green Arrow, I don't know what the fuck that was. Yeah, this Green Arrow seems to be one of the best Green Arrows out there. So he seems to be somewhat the most accurate. Articulation wise, obviously you guys can see the articulation in this figure. His legs are not gonna be able to do the splits, but he is gonna be able to walk forward. So that's always a plus. Knee bend, no double jointed knees. He can float in the air like Peter Pan. And he does have a Peter Pan kind of vibe. And I showed you guys his arms do extend out that much. He does have upper bicep breaks, head swivel, somewhat on a ball joint. Yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. I like the design of this arrow overall. Not too bad. Okay, so let's break out his bow and arrow. So let's take a look at his bow. Oh, I like his bow. And look at that. I wonder, can you fling the arrows? Let's see. If there's one thing that this green arrow should be able to do, oh shit, he should be able to shoot his arrows. So let's test this out. Let's give this a test, shall we? So here's his arrow, flimsy as all hell. It's going to break. So let's put it in here, and let's see if this arrow shoots bone arrows. Or bow arrow. Let's see if this bow shoots bow and arrows. No, it's just an arrow. And I think I'm gonna have a harder time. Let's see. Okay, here we go. That one really wasn't. It wasn't really hooked up. Hold on. Oh wait, here's a different arrow. Oh, this must be the exploding arrow. Hold on 1 minute, guys. Let's see. Okay, ready? Here we go. Yeah, look at that, son of a bitch. It does. It does. That's dope. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, how the hell does he hold the bow and arrow? Huh, that's a mystery. To the box for answers. Alright, so he holds it in that hand. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, how the hell does he... Dude, his hand is too freaking stiff. Unless this breaks open somehow to where I can place it in his hand. But that's my cat crying in the background if you hear a whimpering. There's no way I can get this bow into his hand, because his hand is stiff. I could probably put it underwater. Let's see if I can get this bow into his hand. Dude, there's no fucking way. I might have to put his hand under water, dude, because his hand is stiff. There's no way that this can go in there. Huh. Or if you wanted to, you can just kind of wrap it around his shoulder, like so. You don't even have to have him holding the arrow. Like that. That looks so fucked up. You know what? Let's... And his arm is really loose. Well, not loose, but loose. Let's see. I feel like if I push his fingers anymore, if his fingers are going to break off. There we go. Okay. Wait. I think I might have it. There we go. You just had to squeeze it in there like so. So there's Mr. Arrow. And then you take one of his arrows and then you place it into his hand like so. I feel like this is going to break off. Dude, this shit is so fragile, man. Oh, look, see? By bending his figure, he had already kind of fucked up. And there you go. So you could put the arrow in his hand like so, and it doesn't stay in there. Okay, guys, so let's do some comparisons of him and some other figures. Okay, guys, so here is another figure from the Arrow series, but he's from a different lineup. This is Deathstroke, and this is based on the Arrow television series, but this is from the DC Collectables. Was it Collectables? Yeah, but they measure out pretty well. I mean, proportionally wise, I mean, yeah, they can measure up pretty well. So I do love this Deathstroke, man. He doesn't get enough shine, man. Deathstroke doesn't get enough shine. And the overall look of Deathstroke I really like too, so. But that's how they measure up. Deathstroke, and Arrow. Here is from DC Multiverse. Here's Red Hood. I just wanted to break out some villains. This one doesn't really measure up size-wise. As you can see, Red Hood is considerably short compared to Arrow. Unless Arrow is a tall guy, I'm not really for sure of the height difference. But I'm thinking Red Hood would probably be the same height as Arrow, but it's from a different lineup, so this is from Multiverse. And as you can see, you put Red Hood next to Deathstroke over here. Red Hood is actually shorter than Deathstroke, and I think they're about the same height. Or maybe maybe I'm wrong. To bring in another Multiverse figure, here is Cyborg, and I feel like, yeah, Cyborg should be the same height as this guy, but being that they're from a different lineup, obviously they're going to be different sizes. And this is part of, I guess, the Justice League, right? The Green Arrow is part of the Justice League. We never seen Green Arrow in the Justice League movie. Same thing with Green Lantern too. So let me see. This is the box right here. So here are yeah, all the members of the Justice League. So yeah, there were a lot of characters that we didn't see in the Justice League. Green Arrow, Green Lantern. Who else didn't we see? Supergirl. I guess if you want to throw Supergirl in there. She wasn't in the Justice League, part of the Justice League. So there's Cyborg, and another member of the Justice League. We have Robin. Was Robin part of the Justice League, right? So this is the Arkham Asylum Robin. And yeah, they measure up pretty well. Focus, camera, you piece of shit. Yeah, and the face. they actually go pretty well together because the face, they are very simplistic and very bland. It almost looks like they can be brothers. And yeah, they measure up pretty well. I feel like Robin is a little shorter than Green Arrow, but I feel like that's actually pretty accurate. So yeah, he can go. Green Arrow can go well with your DC Arkham Knight figures and these figures as well. So yeah, he can go nicely with those figures. So overall, he's nicely detailed, guys. He's a nicely detailed figure. Got some glue on his arm right here. Overall, he's very nice. I like the overall aesthetic look of him. He's aesthetically pleasing. I don't know what else you can get from the face sculpt. I'm sure they can do better with the face sculpt, but I think the Green Arrow looks really good, dude. As far as this thing on the back, I don't know if this is accurate. It just kind of looks so... It looks so uneven, like a mailbox. Like you put some of your mail in this box, in this square box. So yeah, I'm not too for sure about that right there, guys. Articulation wise, listen, I mean, if you guys care for articulation, which I'm sure you probably would if you had a Green Arrow figure, then yeah, this figure is not for you. My only gripe is he doesn't have that much articulation in his thighs and his pelvis area. You can't get his legs to do a split like a lot of these figures can do. He just kind of walks forward, which kind of sucks. You think he would have a little bit more articulation. And also, there's no breaks at his ankles, no articulation at his ankles. This is pretty much the only pose you're going to get him in. So, if you don't mind that, if you're like a statue collector action figure who poses figures pretty much like this, then this guy's probably for you. But if you're into articulation, then this guy's probably not for you. Alright guys, let's measure this Green Arrow. If he can stand, he's kind of off balance because of the arrows in the back. Let's see how well he stands. Bring my camera down just a little bit. We'll measure him and I'll give you my rating of this Green Arrow. Alright guys, so the Green Arrow stands just a little under 7 inches tall. So he is a tall guy. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being the highest, I'm just going to rate him aesthetically. On aesthetics alone. I'm going to give him, you know what, I'm going to be a little bit generous, and I'm going to give him maybe like a 6.5, maybe a 7, a weak 7. It's not even a solid 7. It's kind of a weak 7. Aesthetically, he looks good, you know. The head sculpt, not so great, but I do like the cartoon aspect. I don't think they were going for a realistic look. They kind of blended like the realistic look and also the cartoonish vibe. If you take a look at a lot of these figures from this wave, you can see that it's very cartoonish, but yet it's very realistic at the same time. So I kind of like that touch. So, and Green Arrow is no exception. So yeah, he's kind of in between like a 6.5 and a 7. If you're looking to pick up a Green Arrow that's highly articulated, this guy is not for you. If you're just looking to pose him like this on the shelf, then yeah, he's probably for you guys. But I like him. I like him overall, and I'm glad to have a Green Arrow in my collection. I do like the overall look of this Green Arrow. He's pretty nice, man. He's pretty decent. And yeah, this is pretty much how I'm going to have him posed on my shelf anyway. So yeah, I like him, guys. Like I said, I do recommend him, but if you're looking for articulated Green Arrow, then he's not for you. Alright guys, so we'll leave it at that. Tell me what you guys think of this little review. If you like this little review, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to receive more cool, epic reviews like this. And there you guys have it. There was Green Arrow. I just want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next review. Bye!